Well, I actually got into esports from sports. I used to play football. I played college football in North Carolina, and I ended up hurting my knee. And after I hurt my knee, I was like kind of looking for other things. I tried out, and was pretty successful at like Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, and I wanted to maybe go into the UFC. I said, man, I don't know if I want to get beat up. So I decided to not do that, and I decided to play fighting games after a chance Evo that I randomly saw, and I saw Filipino champ zoning people out with Dormammu. I was like, okay, I kind of want to do that. It was pretty cool. So after that happened, I remembered, and it was growing, and I said it's something I want to take part in. So that's pretty much what happened. KnowKami, okay, so it's actually two stories. So first of all, my classmates, my teammates in high school, we're all into Dragon Ball, you know? They used to call me Kami. It was like a mean joke. It's Kami from Dragon Ball, but it sort of stuck, so people started calling me that. And then I thought, as I was thinking of a tag, I was like, man, you should really pick something that's gonna, make you wanna win, propel you to win. And I was like, if a guy's walking around losing with the name Kami, that's gonna look real bad. So I said, picking this name, KnowKami, not only does it sound cool, it's gonna be something that subconsciously propels me to wanna win in practice and stuff like that. Oh, it's definitely my Super Rashi comeback at Evo. There have been a bunch of tournament wins and stuff like that have been like important to me. But I think doing that on that stage and making that comeback at Evo in top 8 it was just a reminder of how much I personally believe in myself, and being able to do that with my favorite character, it was really, really cool. Outside of Dragonball FighterZ and Guilty Gear, I have to say Tekken. I really feel like Tekken is just everything fighting games should be. It's really balanced. The better player almost always wins, and I really like it. If non-fighting game, probably Kingdom Hearts 2. My favorite activity outside of video games is definitely going to the gym and lifting weights and doing plyometrics, cardio, all those types of things. I really, since I played sports for so long, it's kind of something that I just was doing anyway. But then after coming into games and esports and seeing that, gamers sort of have a stigma of a person who is a certain body type or a certain social awkwardness or whatever. When you think of a gamer, you don't think of an athletic guy, at least not in America at the moment. And on top of me already being a person who likes to do these things, seeing that has really made me want to go even harder and change that stigma for a lot of gamers out there. If I wasn't in esports, what would I be doing now? Well, it'd be kind of a combination of what I'm doing. Either it's had to be something competitive. I need some sort of I need something when I wake up that a goal that I want to break. And competition is what drives me to do that. So it'll be some sort of competitive venture. That being said, it will also be school. I'm very serious about college and graduating and doing that on time because I want to go into medicine. So some sort of competitive venture would definitely be. If Connect 4 was the thing, I'd be the best Connect 4 player. So it would be something like that. My toughest challenge has been humbling myself sometimes. Not saying that I'm not a humble guy, but a lot of these games, they teach you fundamentals that don't sometimes transfer over to other games. So it can be difficult coming and playing different games and not being able to humble yourself and learn the new game's system. So sometimes I come in with a mindset like I should win or I should be X person, when in reality, I need to hold myself accountable and go from there. So that has been a challenge, but I say I've conquered that challenge. Everything else has been all me, and I can handle that. Generally, a bunch of footage watching, same as I would prepare for a big football game I used to have on Saturday or Fridays back in high school. A lot of footage watching of the players who I think are going to be there or I think I'm going to run into, as well as a lot of optimization stuff for myself. I always go in with some sort of game plan. I actually write out what do they call? Not a memo, but I write out a list of just things that I need to work on. And I practice on that along with footage for about 6 to 8 hours during the time before a big tournament in that upcoming week. Now the days before, I kind of tone it down because I don't want to get burnt out, but scouting out those players, watching them play as well as reviewing myself, and then optimization and just training, putting different scenarios into training that I'm going to see in tournament is generally how I prepare. I kind of already have my characters. It's crazy. Like when people ask that, I really want to see Ranger 17 in Dragon Ball. And it's rumors that he's coming, but we haven't seen anything concrete yet. He's my, like, Zamasu is one of my favorite characters already in there. And in 17, like, he's not there yet, but apparently he's coming. So it would definitely be 17. I'm really excited for him. And Guilty Gear, my favorite character's in there too, Zato. He's really cool. But there's a character that has not been in the game for a long time named Testament. So I'm actually pretty excited to see if he makes it if a new version of Guilty Gear pops up. So those two, Ranger 17 and Testament. No. I've never had it. I've never had it, so that's kind of wild that, I just say no. It just feels wrong, It's like climbing a mountain with sandals on. Like, you just can't do it. It's not, I don't know. It's not for me, man. It's not for me. Tea. Hamburgers. Ice cream. Sweet. Anime. Marvel. Books. Fortnite. Coke. Iron Man. Dogs. Goku. Sonic. Pikachu. Batman, come on.